Welcome to the students of APS class 12. Today we are taking the new topic, that is the ports as the gateways of international trade. Students, you know that why ports are known as gateways of international trade. It is because of as this is trade, means commercial purpose, means earning money, having profit. As this water, this is the cheapest means of transport on the earth's surface. So when water is the cheapest means of transport, so it is then ports through which we are handling these cheapest means of water transport. That is why these ports are known as gateways of international trade, because in order to have the profit, we are conducting our international trade mainly through these ports. That is why maximum of this international trade जो हो रहा है in terms of quality quantity वो हो रहा है through these in ports. That is why it is known as the gateways of international trade. These ports ये handle कर रहे हैं these मतलब कि ये these ports handle कर रहे हैं these ships etc. to maintain these waterways. These ports, students, these ports, what they are carrying, both cargoes as well as the travelers. These ports are divided into so many types. First, we are classifying these ports for our proper understanding into the. We are classifying them on so many bases. First, we are classifying them on the basis of the cargo handled. यानी किस टाइप का कार्गो ये हैंडल कर रहा है, किस टाइप की गुड्स से हैंडल कर रहे हैं. On that basis कि we are classifying them into the industrial ports, commercial ports, comprehensive ports. One more, these industrial ports, commercial ports, and comprehensive ports. These three types of ports. These three types of ports are on the basis of the cargo which is handled by these ports. या हम बोलेंगे this classification is according to the types of traffic which is handled by these ports. First is the industrial port. In this these industrial ports are those ports which specialize in bulk cargo. This bulk cargo like raw materials, for example grains like rice, wheat, maize, sugar cane, ore, iron ore, like oil, chemicals, similar materials. These are the industrial ports, and these are handling the things which are in bulk, which are in abundance. इसके बाद there is commercial ports. Commercial ports are handling those items which are packed items and which are the manufactured items. Commercial ports are handling those items which are that cargo which is packed, and it is also handling the manufactured goods. Plus these ports are also handling the passengers. Third is the comprehensive ports. These comprehensive ports are those ports which handle bulk and general cargo in abundance. These handle the bulk and general cargo in large volumes. These are known as comprehensive ports, and presently most of world's great ports are classified as the comprehensive ports. इसके बाद there is the one more classification, that is classification of ports on the basis of the specialization. On the basis of specialization, these ports are classified into the oil ports, ports of call, packet stations, entry port ports, and naval ports. First is the oil ports. Oil ports are those ports which are dealing in the processing and shipping of the oil. These ports may be the tanker ports, these ports may be the refinery ports. But in nutshell, these are handling this oil. Second is the ports of call. These ports of call means those ports which were originally developed as the calling points. It is in at those places where there is the mingling of where there is the merging of the so many oceanic routes. For example, आपने नाम सुना होगा Honolulu का, या Aden है यहाँ पर, या there is the one more Singapore. Those ports which originally developed as calling points in the main sea routes where ships used to anchor for refueling, for watering, or for taking food items. इसके बाद there is one more, that is the packet stations. This third one. This packet stations, it is also known as the ferrying ports. Packet stations, you will find them in the piers, because these may be in pairs either on one side of the big river and other side of big river, ये तो आपस में connect होते हैं, या on one side of the big channel and other side of big channel, one side of lake, other side of lake. These packet stations are known as ferry ports also. These packet stations are transportation of, these are concerned with the transportation of passengers and mail across water bodies. These are covering the short distances, and these stations occur in pairs. As I told you, these are located in such a way that they face each other. For example, Dover in England and Calais in France across the English Channel. One more is the same, that is the entry port ports. Entry port ports are those ports which are also known as the collection centers, where the goods are brought from different countries for export. Singapore is the entry port for Asia, Rotterdam is for the Europe, and also the Copenhagen is for the Baltic region. The last is the naval port. These naval ports are the strategic ports. These have the strategic importance. These ports serve as the warship. These serve the warships and have repairing workshops for them. Kochi and Karwar are the examples of the such ports in India. After